Welcome to Meghan and Harry Tales channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to Harry and Meghan. I am your host, Kelly. Today, we delve into the pages of Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, a book that has stirred quite the pot with its candid revelations and intimate reflections. Among the many stirring narratives, a few key moments truly stand out, painting a complex picture of Harry's personal journey and his views on the institution he was born into. Firstly, Harry's description of the royal family as a sort of death cult is a poignant reflection of his struggle with the royal expectations and traditions. This bold statement underscores his feelings of alienation and his challenging relationship with the concept of monarchy itself. It's a stark portrayal that invites us to question the very foundations of royal obligations and rituals. Another moment that catches the breath is Harry's recount of the first time he saw Meghan, describing it as feeling like he got punched in the throat upon seeing her on a friend's social media. This vivid expression of instant attraction highlights the deep and immediate connection he felt with Meghan, a connection that would eventually redefine his path. Moreover, Harry and Meghan's walks around the Windsor grounds amidst the tombs and gravesites symbolize more than just leisurely strolls. They represent the couple's navigation through the heavy history and the looming shadows of the past that surround the royal family. These walks, set against the backdrop of centuries-old resting places of past royals, resonate with the theme of legacy and the weight of history that Harry carries with him. As we reflect on these revelations, it becomes clear that Harry's memoir is not just a personal recount, but a profound commentary on tradition, love, and identity. It challenges us to think about the burdens of heritage and the possibility of forging a new path away from predetermined destinies. So, one wonders, with all these revelations, where does Prince Harry's future lie? For over a century, the Windsor clan has found their final resting place in Windsor. This tradition, steeped in the rich tapestry of British royal history, tells a story not just of death, but of legacy and continuity. Each member of the royal family is not only involved in the planning of their state affairs, but extends this meticulous attention to detail to their final farewell to the world. The royal burial sites in Windsor, including the revered St. George's Chapel, are more than just resting places. They are a profound statement of lineage and belonging. Here, beneath the solemn arches, and amidst the quiet whispers of history, generations of royals have been laid to rest. This includes everyone from sovereigns who reigned with mighty sceptres to the lesser-known princes and princesses who played their roles in the shadows of the throne. Planning one's funeral might seem morbid to some, but for the royals, it's a part of their duty and a testament to their life's work. It's about ensuring that their legacy is preserved and presented in a manner that reflects their life and service. The act of choosing a burial site, designing a tombstone, or scripting a memorial service is deeply personal yet profoundly public. This delicate balance between personal desire and public expectation is navigated with great care and respect. The question now arises, with Prince Harry's life taking a dramatically different trajectory, will he adhere to this deep-seated tradition? His life in California, markedly distinct from his royal roots, might influence his and Meghan's decisions regarding their final resting places. While tradition has its pull, the desire to forge a new path and create independent legacies can be equally compelling. But with all the recent changes, will Prince Harry follow this tradition? Or will he chart his own course? The answer lies in the unfolding story of a prince who is at once both a royal and a rebel. In recent times, there have been whispers about whether Prince Harry will be buried in the UK or America. This seemingly morbid curiosity springs not just from idle gossip, but from a deeper narrative of estrangement and rebellion against traditional royal protocols. Prince Harry, once deeply embedded in the royal structure, has in recent years taken steps that have placed him at odds with the regal establishment. His departure from the UK, along with his wife Meghan and their children, to settle in California was more than a mere relocation. It was a significant cultural and emotional shift. This move has sparked endless speculations, including discussions about his final resting place. Traditionally, members of the British royal family are laid to rest in designated royal burial sites in the UK, with Windsor being a prominent location. It's a tradition that symbolises not just a physical resting place, but a continuation of legacy within the geographical and spiritual heart of British monarchy. However, Harry's decision to live in America, away from the royal fold, raises poignant questions about whether he would choose to maintain this tradition or break away entirely. The speculation became even more intense after comments made in various media outlets, suggesting that Harry might not be welcome to be buried in Windsor or anywhere in the UK. These comments can feel like veiled threats or perhaps bitter reminders of his separation from the royal family. They echo a sentiment of exclusion extending even into the afterlife, which is both unsettling and unprecedented in the context of royal family discussions. Moreover, Harry has made it abundantly clear that his life is now in the United States, where he is creating new roots with his family. This new chapter in America might suggest a desire for a final resting place close to his immediate family and new life, rather than the royal grounds of Windsor. With all these restrictions, one can't help but wonder, where will Prince Harry choose to rest? Prince Harry has made it clear that his life is now in California, with his wife and children. The Golden State, known for its expansive skies and the promise of reinvention, has become the backdrop for this new chapter in Harry's life. Far from the rigid protocols of the British monarchy, he has embraced a lifestyle that aligns more closely with his personal values and aspirations. In California, Harry has found a kind of freedom that seemed unattainable in the UK. He's not just another royal here, he's a public figure with a mission to make an impact on issues close to his heart. Alongside Meghan, he has ventured into various philanthropic activities, focusing on mental health, environmental conservation, and social justice, causes that resonate deeply with the couple. The shift from the UK to the US was more than just a physical move. It was a significant transition from a life predefined by birthright to one chosen by conviction. This decision has not just reshaped Harry's day-to-day life, but might also influence his final wishes, including where he chooses to be laid to rest. The concept of burial is profoundly symbolic, representing a return to the earth and a final resting place. For Harry, whose life has been anything but ordinary, the choice of where to be buried carries additional weight. It's not merely about geography, it's about where he feels most connected, most at home. Given his strong ties now to California, it wouldn't be surprising if he prefers to be buried in this land that symbolizes his new beginnings and personal independence. Moreover, the notion of being buried in California might be seen as a statement, a final declaration of the life he chose over the life he was born into. It's in these serene landscapes that he may wish to find eternal peace, surrounded by the ideals and the community he holds dear. As Harry builds his life in America, it seems his ties to the UK are becoming increasingly frayed. Some suggest that Harry's decision about his burial place might affect his American residency. In a world where every detail of royal life is scrutinized, Prince Harry's choice of a final resting place has ignited a curious debate. Could this decision, seemingly personal and profound, bear implications for his residency status in the United States? Let's delve into the nuances of this discussion. The notion hinges on the idea that expressing a desire to be buried in the United Kingdom might signal a lack of commitment to residing in the United States. Critics argue that such a preference could be viewed as an allegiance to his homeland, potentially influencing his residency considerations by US immigration authorities. However, this theory appears to stand on shaky ground. US Immigration and the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, focus on a range of criteria when determining residency status. These typically include the length of stay in the country, the location of family and business ties, and compliance with tax obligations. The question of where one chooses to be buried is not part of this bureaucratic equation. Indeed, the personal nature of burial preferences is recognized universally and is considered a deeply private matter. The US immigration system, pragmatic and systematic, is unlikely to weigh such emotional and personal decisions in its assessment of an individual's residency status. Furthermore, Prince Harry has made substantial commitments to his life in America. Alongside his wife Meghan and their children, they have established their home in California, engaging with local communities and setting up professional endeavors. This level of integration speaks volumes, more so than any speculated burial plans. In essence, the speculation about Harry's burial impacting his American residency is just that, speculation. It underestimates the complexity and professionalism of US immigration processes and overestimates the influence of personal end-of-life choices on legal residency status. So where will Prince Harry choose to rest? Only time will tell. As we ponder these questions, we're reminded of the drastic changes in Prince Harry's life. From the intimate reflections in his memoir to the unsettling speculations about his final resting place, Harry's journey has been anything but ordinary. His life, now firmly rooted in California, continues to evolve away from royal traditions. The future holds many uncertainties for Harry, but one thing is clear: his story captivates and stirs thoughtful discussion across the globe. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Ken.